Okay, so I'll start you off. Just kind of talk about how great of a win that was for you guys. Just it's been a while since you guys won on the road. Just kind of get all that talk over and done with.
Yeah, it was good. It's one of those things where, just like Coach always tells us, if we bring the energy that we bring at home, if we can translate that to the road, we can be a very good team, and that's what we did. You know, I don't want to say that it was the gold pants, the little change up in the gold pants that did it, but I think that that might have brought a little different swagger to the game that we needed. And it was a real good win. We played a quality opponent, and we played like we played down there at Alex G. Spanos. So that was big. It was a big win for us.
In your mind, is that the most complete game you guys have played so far, or closest thing to it, or?
I would say yes, but with an asterisk by it because there's still things that we need to improve on. There's always places we can improve. I don't know if we've really played a full 60 minutes yet, but that was probably as close as we've done. For myself personally, I have a bunch of things that I need to work on. So, to personally evaluate myself, I don't think I played a complete 60 minutes yet. I haven't done that yet. And as a team, I don't know if we've really done that all the way yet, too. But, we're going to keep getting better, and hopefully we can bring that Saturday night in Fresno.
Speaking of Fresno, I mean, big test for you guys. First time you guys are playing them in 25 years. Just kind of talk about the excitement of playing a team like that at a higher level and everything.
It's one of those things where, it's hard not to think of it as more than just the next game, but, I mean, it really is just the next game on our schedule. They're the next team that's in our way. Playing on that kind of atmosphere with however many fans are going to be there, I see their stadium seats 40,000 or something like that. That's, personally for me, that's going to be pretty exciting. I got a lot of family coming down to the game. That's going to be exciting. So I'm gonna be ready to play personally, but as a team, we're gonna be ready to play because as the game gets bigger, we play better. So I really can't wait to see what we do on Saturday.
Talk about just as far, though it's technically a road trip, the travel's a lot easier than the previous weeks. Kind of talk about, I mean, how nice that'll be. Though it's still a road game, it's a lot easier.
Well, Coach Walsh this year especially has done a real good job getting us out to where we've been trying to go, Texas or Louisiana early. So the road trips, they've still been long, but they haven't been nearly as hard on our bodies or, mentally as they were last year. So this, only taking a bus 2.5 hours, however long it may be, it's going to be a little bit of a breather for us. And, hopefully it'll help us come out and play fresh and play hard just like we did last week.
Asa, you've got a lot of experience playing in these games now, Wisconsin, San Diego, San Jose, so the upperclassmen as well, juniors and seniors. What can you tell the younger players what it's like to play in front of a crowd that you guys are probably going to play in front of, hostile, upper, FBS team? How difficult it's what can you impart on the younger guys?
They're football players just like we are. Just because they play in a bigger division, that doesn't make them any better than we are. They have more scholarships, but other than that, that's about it. I'm not intimidated by anybody in the upper divisions, and neither should anybody else on our team because, at the end of the day, it's all football. That's the first thing I would say. Second, I actually like playing in hostile environments. It helps. I feed off crowd energy, so it's great for me. I love it, and I see there's a lot of other guys on our team that are just like that. So, we're going to come out ready to play. We're going to come out ready to play on Saturday for sure.
And you'll go into that game as tremendous underdogs, as we know. You guys like that? I mean, how are you going to take that role and go with it?
It's one of those things where you don't, at least me personally, and probably Coach Walsh will say the same thing. We don't really worry about being the underdog. I mean, we've already shown that we can play with the big boys, playing with Montana, playing with McNeese, who everybody thought was going to be a real challenge for us. So, we're going to be ready. We relish the opportunity. Hopefully they don't think that it's going to come in and be an easy game for them because it's not. We're going to go out and play hard, fast, hard, and aggressive on defense, and we're going to really move the ball on offense. I just can't wait to see what happens on Saturday. It's going to be a good one.
Coming off the impressive win that you guys are coming off of, I mean, what does that do for the confidence going into a game like this? Knowing that gets that monkey off your back about the whole road thing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good. You really do get a second confidence. Just being on the sideline while the offense was on the field and just watching them move the ball just so efficiently down the field, that gave us confidence on the defensive side because we knew that if we stop them, our offense is going in to score. And from a bigger team standpoint, we can win on the road now. We've seen that we can do it. If we come out and play the Poly way, as we say, play Mustang football, we can come out and we can be efficient on defense. We can get turnovers, and we can score the ball on offense. So it really does. We know what we can do now. Now it's just time to go do it on Saturday.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. I mean, create the perfect situation where you guys beat Fresno State.
Yeah.
What will it take for this team to pull the big upset?
It's going to take efficiency on offense, and it's going to take a hard 60 minutes on defense. You know, they're not going to lay down by any stretch. So we're just going to have to keep coming and keep hitting them. You know, I was just talking to Coach Walsh earlier. He said they're not running the ball as much as they used to. So then it's going to fall more on my shoulders, more on Nico Molino's shoulders, more on Scotty Cordier, Greg Francis, X Ramos, you know, all the DBs, since they're going to try to go out and throw the ball. So it's really going to have to be a good game for us. So we're planning on having a good week of practice. So you know, I'm going to have a big game for us to win for sure. And so is Marty Muhammad and Kenny Jackson blocking the run. So it's gonna be a good game. Can't wait to see what happens.
And I guess most important question here: do you know what you guys are going to be wearing?
We'll see. We'll see. That's a game time decision. I got to talk to Coach Walsh about it. But the gold pants seem to work, so hopefully we'll see what happens.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Good luck.
Thank you.